Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Psychic Gable here at your service, making the universe a better place with positive karmic energy. Let's go. So for all my new viewers out there, just know that I am a semi-psychic, and look at this picture right now to get a better understanding of who I am and what I'm all about. It's not my intention to bully or harass people online. I just simply state my opinion, and I like to swear a lot, so don't be uncaring and don't judge, and subscribe if you believe in me and are interested in the topics that I talk about. So that being said, I just want to say to all my loyal fans out there that I know I haven't posted in like 3 to 4 days, but a lot of stuff has been going on in my personal life. And there's I did actually make a lot of videos before, but I ended up not posting them because by the time that I could edit them, they were already old news. So that's why I didn't post them, because you guys have to understand, to my loyal fans and my new fans, is that I need you guys to subscribe, because so I can ask people to help me with my YouTube channel, because I'm literally doing everything on my own. So I do make a lot of videos every single day, but then by the time I'm able to edit them, they're gonna be old news, because it takes me a day or two to edit. And it's just I have a really busy life. I have a full-time job, and also I'm busy with exercising and stuff like that. And I like to play relax and stress by playing the video game League of Legends. And I have I go out, I have a social life with my friends. So it's not I can't just I can't do this on my own. I need you guys to subscribe so I can hire people, so that I can have people edit my videos, because that's what these big YouTubers do. They all make voice recordings and shit, but then they have people hire them. I'm literally doing everything on my own. So that's why I haven't been posting a lot, because I live in my own apartment. I have to pay rent all by myself. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, blah, blah, blah. A lot of money, okay? So obviously I have to work full time. So please forgive me that I do not post as much as that that I want to, but I need you guys to subscribe so that I can continue to keep posting and on every single day, because that's what my goal is. So that being said, today's video we're going to be talking about the whole Trisha Paytas, Wittek, and Tana Mongeau drama. So cheers to coffee. And for my new viewers out there, I drink coffee little sips at a time as I make this video, so please don't judge, and cheers. It just helps me concentrate. Okay, so basically, where to even start? So it started off with Trisha and Tana and Jeff. They made a podcast on Trisha's channel 6 days ago, and I did watch it the full thing, but I was going to make a reply or a video I am now. However, 5 days later, Jeff comes out with his own version on Trisha's podcast, and I was like, okay, that's a good sign that I didn't reply, because literally I'm able to see both sides and then make a video instead of making 2 videos at once, because there's this really popular YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure she owns 2 fucking things. I feel she's just a big scammer. Her name is T Spill, and then there's another channel called Spill Tea or Spill Shot or Spill Sesh or something like that. But there's 2 completely channels. I'm not sure if they're the same person or not, but they sound exactly the same. And this girl, I just don't trust her. She doesn't show her face, which is fine, because remember Dream, he didn't show his face for a long time, and then he eventually did. So this girl, she just gets all of her fucking facts wrong. She has 715,000 subscribers. Each one of her videos gets over 100,000 views. I think some even get 700,000, some even get 300,000. This girl's a baller. She's making bank on YouTube, and she'll post right away. But the thing is, it's she gets her facts completely wrong, because when I was watching her videos about the whole Trisha, Jeff, and Tana thing, I've noticed that everything that she says is just her own personal opinion. She doesn't actually do research. She doesn't actually spill the fucking truth. Her YouTube channel is called Spill Tea, but yet she doesn't spill anything. She just puts the whole situation in from her point of view, and she's done that with other videos as well, not just the whole Trisha thing and Tana and Jeff interview. So she reminds me of just these weird gossip channels who just post right away without doing research. She reminds me of Deaf Needles. That's how it is, okay? So please do not judge me with her. I would love to have as much subscribers and views as her, but I'm not appreciative of how she does her research, and that's all I'll say. So, anyways, because like, and also she just talks about like really, really boring stuff, like the whole Joe Jonas, Sophie Turner situation, like that got nobody really cares about that. We all know that Joe Jonas is a disgusting attention seeker dirtbag, and we don't want to give him attention. He reminds me of like Aaron Carter, you know? So it just, nobody cares about that. She made a video about that, and like it got like hardly any videos or views compared to others. So she's the type of person who just talks about like boring stuff and she just wants clicks and views, because in her little head she thinks that, oh, this is gonna be big news, but nobody cares, you know? But with me, everything that I talk about, like, people care. Like, I actually think about like what people care about before I post videos. I'm not just post videos that I think are cool. I always say, like, in the beginning, like, I'm in this for the fucking universe, but like, meaning that like I just want everybody to fucking like what I like and see where I'm coming from. And if something is really, really popping off that everybody's gonna talk about, I'm gonna be talking about it as well. But I have to make sure that it's something that I align with, that I personally like, so that, you know, my YouTube channel can be popping up. Because that's why my loyal fans know how much, like, I get so much comments from people who love me so much, and I just can't believe that people are actually like tuning in more and more and more, and they're telling their friends, and I'm getting like hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of views. So all my loyal fans know, like, who have been with me from the beginning, like, I just want to say, like, we're doing this together. So I'm never ever going to forget about you guys, like I said in my previous videos. That being said, we're going to talk about Trisha, Tana, and Jeff now. So cheers. Sorry about that, but I'm really, really, really fucking loyal to my loyal fans. And for all my new fans out there, just understand, like, you can skip to the part, I'm sorry, but like, I just love my loyal fans so much, and my new fans. Okay, so hold on. I need another drink of coffee. Whew, okay, so basically, so it all started off with Trisha's podcast, like I said. So they were just rehashing their drama, basically, and how the reason why they squashed their drama was because they both have a hatred towards the Vlog Squad. And Jeff, okay, I just want to make it clear, I am not a fan of Jeff at all. I think this guy is so incredibly stupid. I think he is so manipulative, and he just plays the victim act. Like, he purposely puts himself into bad situations, and then when shit goes down with his group, and he'll throw someone under the group and be like, oh, well, I didn't know any better type of shit, when he was like the oldest one there, so he should know better. He's like filled with lies and scams. Like, that's my whole spiel about Jeff before I continue on, so you guys know what I feel about him, because I am not a fan of this dude whatsoever. Trisha Paytas, on the other hand, I'm not a fan of her either. So here's my thing when I say that, oh, I kind of hate people, but I'm not really. So basically, I hate Trisha Paytas. Yes, I do. But I hate her like 95% of pure hatred. I think this girl is so disgusting and a scammer. However, the 5% left, so 95% out of 100, you have 5% left. That's the part where I mean that I don't really hate her, because she does bring up and fight against like injusticeness, and when people get treated like misfairly, like, she does fight up against that, but that's like rare. Okay, so that's like 5%. So that's what I say. So that goddamn, you know, drama channel that, you know, was making a whole like lies about me, he didn't actually know what I was talking about, and he like literally just made up lies. So that being said, I'm glad that is over with, and, you know, my YouTube channel didn't get straight like he assumed that it was gonna be, or he threatened me and shit like that. That was crazy. But I'm just saying this because I have so many like people, like random. I'll link up this video as well. It was just, I'm not sure if it's still up, because this woman doesn't get that many views, or she only has like 27 subscribers. But it was a video about her calling out this individual who bullied me, and she was just calling him out. And that was the second person on YouTube that after I made my video, they called him out as well. So thank you so much for her for calling them just bad people out, because a lot of people are scared for some strange reason. I don't know why. But that being said, no more talking about that nasty individual. We're going to be talking about Tana Mongeau now, because like my situation and my opinion about Tana Mongeau is that I don't hate her as much as Trisha Paytas. I I think I would hate her like 80% and then 20% I like her because I just feel like she's entitled. She thinks that she's entitled to do anything that she wants. But then, when shit goes down, she'll just like jump to the public side and try to make herself look good with the fake crocodile tears and stuff. But she's very similar to Trisha Paytas, and I'll just leave it at that. Trisha Paytas is way worse, and I'll just leave it at that. So that's my 3 opinions about those 3 individuals. So before I continue on, I want you guys to know like how I feel about them, so you guys have a better understanding of like my mind and how my opinions are. Because I'm very specific. My YouTube channel is called Psychic Gable, and I want you guys to realize how my mind works before we continue on, so you guys can fully understand me and leave no hate. Okay, so, but unfortunately, there's just so much Karens out there that just, even though, like, I explain myself, like, the best that I can be, there's always going to be that one Karen that, does not listen, and they're going to leave comments being like, oh, well, can you tell me, like, a link, or can you tell me a story? I'm like, I already did, and I gave it in detail. You just didn't listen. You know what I mean? Anyways, so that being said, like I said, they started off about their hatred towards David Dobrik, and that's why they got along. And the only reason why Jeff Wittek is getting along with Trisha Paytas now is because Trisha Paytas is being seen in a good light from a lot of drama channels and the public eye, because for some strange reason they always seem to like forgive her after like she literally has said the most horrible things about people, pretended to be like transgender, sent like lies about everything, lies about her support for the gay community, when in reality she like made many videos saying that she grew up in a small town where like it wasn't normal to see gay people, which is a BS lie because there's literally gay people everywhere. So, and also she's made a bunch of other transphobic and like homophobic comments in the past. Like, it's crazy. This girl literally lies about everything. Like, she pretends to be nice, but she's just not a good, nice person at all. And so it all started off with her like dissing like David Dobrik and Jason Nash and all of them, and then Jeff was just agreeing. And I don't know why Tana was there. Tana just wants attention. Like, she thinks that she's entitled to give her opinion even though she's been canceled herself. And like she just wants to, she reminds me of Jeff Wittek, which is why they're all close friends, is because she just wants to be like she's in the right, even though we've seen her past, we've seen her history. She thinks that she can just move past all of her drama with people, like especially the Cynthia Wine person that she like harassed, and like she thinks that, oh yeah, well, I changed since then, so that's why I can continue to move forward with my life and talk about my hatred towards Jojo Siwa now because I've changed. Like, bro, you think that you're entitled to do anything you want, and she never owns up to anything. It's really, really goddamn annoying. So again, I don't understand why she was there. That entitled behavior, like, I hate that. You guys know what I mean? So that being said, drink your coffee one more time. Sorry, I literally drink like small sips at a time. I don't drink big gulps, otherwise I wouldn't have to do it throughout the video, but I can't drink big gulps. I don't know why, I just take small sips. So cheers. Like, I'm talking about like less than a teaspoon type of shit. Okay, but anyways, so it just helps me concentrate. I'm sorry. So basically, one thing that they kept talking about besides their hatred towards Jason Nash and David Dobrik was that Trisha kept fucking saying, she's like, oh, well, you guys would make such a good couple. Like, oh my God, like, I see you guys all the time. It looks like you guys are dating. You guys should totally date. You guys would match with each other. And I think that's actually really gross that, like, she would actually try to ship Jeff and Tana, because Jeff is literally like 33 and Tana is like 23 or 22. He's literally like 10 years older plus, like, at least. So why is Trisha Paytas herself, who's always saying that it's gross when like 40-year-old guys date like 20-year-old girls and shit like that? Like, it's the same shit, because Jeff is literally like, he's almost 40, okay? So like he's getting up there in age, and Tana is just like, she just turned like 21, 22, 23. She's really young, so it's basically the same thing. So Trisha, she just lies about everything. It's so goddamn annoying. I just can't stand her because she just lies about everything. And Jeffree Star, like, as much as I don't like Jeffree Star, I have to agree that she lies. He always makes videos saying that she lies about everything. And let's not forget the fact that, remember that one video he made about her when she was calling out Hair by Jay and Jeffree Star himself for bullying her. Jeffree Star did claim that she was on coke. Like, everybody is like forgetting that, and I do believe it. And when someone is like a hard drug addict, then you obviously can't believe the stuff that they say because they're always going to be lying because they're known to be scammers. And Trisha herself even admits that she used to take Xanax all the time. And even like Jeff and Tana, they admitted that they used to take Xanax all the time. And that's not a good message to send out to the public, to their fans and followers, because if you guys don't know what Xanax is, it's a controlled drug. It's not like a Tylenol drug where you can get over the counter. No, you have to get a prescription from it. And it's a drug that just helps you calm down. But it's a controlled drug, which means that you're supposed to just take it for like 1 or 2 months. And then your doctor's it's supposed to tell you to stop. It's not a drug where you're supposed to take like forever. It doesn't work because the more and more that you take it, the effect won't work anymore, and it actually makes your anxiety worse because it's supposed to make anxiety go away. But no, it actually, like, the more and more you take it, you will have more and more and more anxiety, and you'll have reliability to use it. And there's no point, because if you use it like every single day or just like forever, the effect is not going to work anymore, like at all, So that's why she said in the video that she used to take it, but she doesn't take it anymore because it just doesn't work anymore. And same thing with Jeff and Wittek. They say Tana herself even said that she did the same thing. She used to take it back in 2015 or 2018 when she used to when she was in the Jake Paul wedding thing, and then she said she doesn't take it anymore. And that's because like the effect wears off. Like once you take it, like the doctor said, you're supposed to only take it like for 1 or 2 or 3 months. That's it. But then after that, like, it doesn't work anymore. Like if you continue to take it on like a daily basis, it's just not going to work anymore. And it has a lot of people buy fake Xanax online, and that doesn't work at all because it's laced with fentanyl, and fentanyl can actually kill you. A small dose of fentanyl it's a painkiller, so it means that it can actually, like, if you take the smallest dose of fentanyl that you think is okay, then you will die. That's where people are dying. You see so many stories on the news of people overdosing off fentanyl because they buy fake Xanax online. Because the doctors are smart. They're not just gonna prescribe you Xanax so you can take it every single day. You're supposed to, every single doctor knows that you're supposed to take it for like 3 months max. Otherwise, it doesn't work anymore at all. So yeah, that's why people are dying off of fentanyl, because they think that the Xanax that they buy online is real, but it's not. It's just laced with fentanyl, so they get addicted to it, and then they die off fentanyl poisoning. So, like, people who take Xanax and they brag about it, like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. It's a controlled drug, and it's supposed to only work for, like the first time you use it, it'll work, but then if you use it every single day and rely on it, it's not going to work. It only works one time. And that's the best way to explain it. So, because it's one of those drugs where literally your body gets used to it. And then once your body gets used to it, it does not work anymore. So the best thing to do is to take antidepressants. If you have like depressants or anxiety, there's a drug called citalopram, and it's also doctor prescribed. You can only get it from the doctors. And those are the drugs that you can take for a long term because it helps with depression and anxiety. And it does the same effect that Xanax does, but it makes it last longer and longer. So people have to take citalopram and other antidepressants. I know that I don't know all the names, obviously, but it's called citalopram. That's actually the drug that you want to take if you're dealing with like extreme anxiety or depression. So I suggest that, okay? And it's, yeah, because I know, like, I have many doctors and friends, okay? And I know my shit. Like, I've researched this online. Like, I actually do. Like, people think I'm lying all the time, but no, I'm really super fucking gay and sassy, so like people think that I'm lying and immature, but no, I literally have many doctor friends, like friends who are legit doctors who tell me that, and they all tell me the same. I literally have over like 4 doctors that I know since, well, because I'm up there, I'm a millennial. I know I sound like a Gen Z, but like I went to school with these people who went to school and got their doctor degree and their PhD, like for like I'm so fucking proud of them because I never went to, like I went to like a couple years of college, but I never finished. So like I'm just so fucking embarrassed because like I had no friends who got like their bachelor degrees and they got their master's degree and they got their PhD degrees and became doctors and they told me about it. And also like family friends who are doctors, like I know a guy who I went to school with and his dad is actually a doctor and he's like one of the most popular doctors in my cities. I was gonna say famous, but like, you know what I mean, like freaking famous doctor, not just popular doctor. Sorry, I need coffee. But yeah, just that's my opinion on that. And I just feel like I don't know, I just hate people who bring out false information on drugs, you know. It's just not right. Because literally there's so many fentanyl cases that people are dying. I'm sure you guys heard it on the news within the past 2 years or so. So that people need to stop doing that. And my name is Psychic Gable. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So please listen to me. I'm trying to like make the universe a better place. Okay. I'm like the superhero of YouTube. Like seriously, I'm just trying to, you know, make people realize things that they don't realize before. So you're welcome. So I'm gonna drink some coffee. One sec. Okay, and just so you know, my recording device doesn't allow me to record at a long time, so I just have to pause this really fast and then I'll continue. So hold on. Once I make a lot of money off YouTube, then I'll buy a device where I can like record without doing this. So I have to stop like every 15 minutes or so. So hold on. Alrighty, mighty, I am back. So we're gonna finally continue on with the podcast. And so basically, goddamn, there's this one thing where Jeff was telling Trisha about the situation where he doesn't trust Natalie at all. And after his surgery or whatever, David and Natalie came to his house and they edited the video for him, and he was complaining that they edited it for him. But I'm like, bro, you literally let them come into your house and edit for you. Why are you complaining when you literally let them do it? You allowed them to do it. So the stuff that Jeff says literally makes no sense at all. Like not even 99%. 100% of the stuff that he says makes no sense at all. This guy is just a complete clout chaser. All he cares about is fame. And like he blames other people for his own actions. And I've made a video about him before where he blamed David Dobrik for his crane accident. Bro, you were the one being like a fucking 30-year-old man when David was only 22. You decided to go on the fucking crane to get fucking attention for yourself from this. Obviously, David Dobrik is not a crane driver. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So, and he's 22 and he's a punk ass bitch. And obviously he's gonna like do some fucked up shit. So he got hurt from the swing and then he blamed it all on David. And now he is filing a lawsuit against David for it when he thinks that he can win this lawsuit. That's the thing. He literally says he's threatening David and Natalie throughout the whole entire interview, both interviews that they did on Jeff's channel and on Trish's channel, saying that, like, oh, they better be scared. We're going to expose the shit out of them, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, you're not going to win. You were a fucking 31-year-old or whatever, how old you were, like, when you first joined the vlog squad that was known to be only filled with, like, 21, 22-year-old college kids. Obviously, you're not going to win. Like, you think, Like, you knew better. You were like almost twice their age. Like, bro, like, just chill. Not literally twice his age, but you know what I mean. Like, he was a lot older than them. He should not be hanging out with like a group of 20-year-olds when you're like fucking 30. That's cringe and that's weird. The only reason why Jason Nash was there was because he was a father figure and he was like 60 years old. You're only 30. You're not 60. You should be hanging out with like people your age, not fucking 20-year-olds. So how the fuck is he going to win the case when he should have known better? And I've always said that I've hated the Vlog Squad because they've always reminded me of like the KKK cult. So one thing that I will say, just to defend them just one time, because I don't like Jeff Wittek at all. So this situation with like Todd and Jeff, because everybody on the Vlog Squad basically dissociated themselves with Jeff and they're all supporting David still, which is what they're supposed to do. I agree with that. But Todd, on the other hand, he used to be Jeff's best friend. And he literally would post, because they were two like tall, muscular, like good looking like jocks. And you know, like the bros in the gyms, they always stick together, like the jocks and shit, they always stick together. And you see them all the time just being broing out at gyms and stuff, or just like with their shirts off in public type of shit. Well, these guys used to like take gym pics all the time. I remember this like many years ago, and I was like, wow, they're like bros and they're best friends. And they were acting like, oh yeah, they're my best friends and nothing is gonna harm us, no girl is gonna get in between us. But then fucking and I made a video about this before, they hate each other now. Like,
got me in some hot water. That post was honestly strictly for me, and it fucking pisses me off. People think that post was for someone else. No. It was not for anyone else. It was strictly for me. It was my second account. It was a shit post, and I shouldn't even have to fucking answer to anybody. It's crazy that people think it was about someone else. Like, get the fuck out of your ass. Come on. No. I was drinking all day with my friend Zane, took some photos, and had a random caption. I don't stalk Tana. I don't stalk Jeff. I muted Jeff, unfollowed Tana because she's a liar. She's a fucking, just a straight up liar. Lied about everything from the Babylon night. So I don't want anything to do with them, honestly. I even texted Jeff, hey man, hope your surgery went well on Saturday. Because someone told me he had surgery. I didn't know he had surgery from Instagram. Someone told me. David Alvarez told me. At Saddle Ranch. And that's the truth. Yeah, people take everything out of context and like they think it's about. No, we're kind of moving. I've moved on from this like Jeff drama, you know. And so I wish him the best. But no, that post was not about him at all. Just one of my shit posts on that shit account.
Todd and Jeff are like the number one enemy of the Vlog Squad besides David, because Todd, he made a video. Like, he's like a Twitch streamer, I think, or he streams on some type of gaming platform, and he literally just was talking to his viewers, and he was just shitting on Tana and Jeff. Like, he said he hated them so much, like he like severely like hates them, and he like unfollowed Tana and just he like severely hates them. And I'm just so shocked by that, because you know, a couple years ago they were going to the gyms, burning out together, acting like as if they were like Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton, but like guy versions, you know, like they were like literally best friends, like not even that, like blood brothers, like siblings. They remind me of like just siblings, and you know how like you can't get between like brothers, like that's what the vibe that they were giving off to the public. And the fact that they hate each other now is just so fucking surprising to me. Like that was one thing in Stream 2 that literally just was like, wow. I still can't believe that, because I always knew that, but I still can't believe it. But I don't want to make this video too long. I can't believe it's already like fucking 25 minutes. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm sorry that I have a personality. Please subscribe if you're interested in me. It is what it is. Okay, so a couple last things that I want to say. There's just so much stuff, because like each interview was like 2 hours long, and I was like, damn. Like, and I did actually watch the full thing, because a lot of people were making news about it, and I wanted to do research before I make fucking like actual what they just said, not my opinion, like spill sesh, you know. So let me drink more coffee, and I'll finish off this video really fast. Okay, so one thing. Oh yeah, they were talking about how Jeff and Tana actually like were thinking about buying an apartment in New York. I'm not sure if they actually bought them or not. I'm like, okay, that was random. That was weird. Like, why are you buying like like a whole new house in goddamn New York if you already like have one like in Los Angeles? Like these rich YouTubers who are like entitled to do anything that they want, they're just wasting people's hard-earned money. Like if I was ever at their fame and platform, I would not be owning like 5 different houses in like 5 different cities. I would just stick to one. Why is the need to own 5 different houses that you're not even occupied in? Like the whole Shane Dawson and Ryland Adams situation, they own 2 houses. They have one in, they still own the fucking huge ass house in fucking California, and they have one in Colorado that's also huge, and they go back and forth, and it's like, bro, nobody's living in the Los Angeles house and you're literally just letting it like paying rent while nobody's living there. Why don't you at least let people like stay there, or like make it like a one of those environments where like if people need a place to stay they can go there. Like they're just literally leaving it hanging and they're not even paying it for it. It's like they're just, and you know how much money that is? That's like literally like 100,000, 70,000 to like a month. Like that shit is expensive in California. So people are just literally wasting your hard-earned money. So you guys like on their merch and shit. So you guys literally need to stop supporting them because they're just wasting it on nothing. Like with me, that's why I need you guys to subscribe to me so I can get to their level, so I can actually use my money to actually help feed the fucking starving people and like Mr. Beast type of thing, but like on crack. Like I will literally help people, like starving kids in Africa, you know, people who don't have money to pay for grocery bills. I'll help them out. Like I'll start a fundraiser, especially for the LGBT community, like help out the LGBT youth and elderly community, the trans community. That's what I'm all about. So please subscribe. Don't think that I'm like a just because I'm a super sassy gay guy doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. So please stop being homophobic and understand and trust and believe in me. So one last thing that I will say before I close this video, there's one more really fucking important thing. I'm trying to think because that was a lot, you know, like I'm not sure if it was on Trisha's one or Jeff's one, but oh yeah, okay. So here's the last final thing that I'm gonna say. So remember how in the beginning of this video I said that I hate Trisha Paytas 95%, but then the 5% I actually do like her, and this is the 5% that I'm talking about, because the next video after this, I'm going to be talking about James Charles, but I will say that Trisha Paytas has like shit on James Charles in the past about his online behavior. But the thing is, it's like she doesn't talk about James Charles. It's not like, and this is the video that I'm going to be making next, so please subscribe if you're interested and watch the video next. But motherfuckers like Dustin Daly and Rich Lux and Nick Snyder and a bunch of other like horrible, hypocritical, just like gay guy gossip channels out there who contradict themselves, and I'll be making a whole video about this, but you guys know what I mean. Just like the stupid, like, and I'm not homophobic, I'm gay, but like there are like the toxic gay guys who are drama channels who just start shit for no reason and they just make up lies and they're hypocritical. But like basically, and I want nothing to be compared, I don't want you guys to compare me with them because I'm nothing like them at all, but they only make videos about like James Charles and his like supposed predatory behavior. However, at least with Trisha Paytas, like she does like make fun of James Charles as well and call him a predator and stuff like that, but she also says it to straight dudes. She just doesn't just say it to gay dudes, and she'll also say it to women as well. So Trisha Paytas, I will give her credit because she is consistent about like, you know, her like hatred towards people, and she does give good reasons why, because she called out Brandon Cavallero. I think that's his name. So when the Vlog Squad was really popular, Brandon Cavallero was 24 at the time, and he publicly in real life is a real life predator, a real life pedophile, and he actually hooked up, like had sex, and admitted that they had sex and fooled around, and he brought her to all of his friends and nobody cared. But the only person that cared was Trisha Paytas, and this is why I respect Trisha Paytas, because just a little bit, like that 5%, like I said, because oh my god, when I say 5%, I keep thinking about like the H3 like podcast where like her sister is like, what about the 5%? Okay, I need to stop. But you guys know what I mean, like the 5% that actually do like Trisha Paytas, like she does call out a lot of like pedophiles and predators in real life, not just James Charles. So I have to give her credit, because at least she's not just bullying James Charles, because there's a lot more disgusting people out there than James Charles. Because like Brandon Cavallero, when he was 24, he actually had sex with an underage 17-year-old girl. I'm not sure her name, but I'll put pictures up on YouTube, and I know it's disgusting, but that's exactly what happened. Like, and none of the Vlog Squad friends were like making fun of him for that. They all thought it was normal. And he was 24 and she was 17. She was underage. And keep in mind, the legal age of consent in California is actually 18. It's not 17. And even if the legal age was 16 or 17, like New Jersey and shit, it's still wrong for a 24-year-old to be having sex with a 16 or 17-year-old underage girl. Like, that's pedophilia. That's why I'm not scared to say the word pedophile in this video, because Brandon Cavallero is a fucking pedophile, and nobody gave a shit except for Trisha Paytas. And I just have to give kudos to Trisha Paytas for calling out that dirtbag, because when I found out about that, like a couple years ago, I thought the same thing. So I have to say thank you, Trisha Paytas, for calling out that disgusting fucking weirdo. And he's hiding from YouTube now. Like, he doesn't make any more videos. And apparently, I did watch videos where all of his girlfriends were underage as well, not just that one 17-year-old. So this guy truly is a pedophile. And I'm proud of Trisha Paytas for calling him out. And she also said that, like, when she was telling Jason Nash in the podcast, like, about her just hatred towards Brandon for bringing a 17-year-old underage girl to their parties and stuff, Jason Nash was like, oh, you can't say that because people will get mad if you say that. Just don't say anything about it. And then Trisha Paytas was like, why? It's disgusting. It's gross. And I have to agree with Trisha Paytas. Like, I don't understand why, like, straight guys like Ethan Klein will make fun of James Charles for supposedly texting underage boys and shit like that, when he knew once they were 18, he stopped texting them. And that was just online. That's really like 1% out of like 100% of like real life, because real life is completely different than online. Online is not real. You know, that's why I'm saying online is only like 1% of real life, because real life is actually real life. Like, real life, you actually have to like physically have sex with a minor, or date a minor, or just be in public with a minor and hold hands and just be in that type of relationship in real life where you guys are actually seeing each other and touching. That's completely different than online. That's why, like, I don't have like any like bad hatred towards James Charles, because it's nothing, because it was online, you know. And once he found out that they were 18, or once they found out that he was 16 or 17, the guys that he was talking to, he thought that they were 18. That's what I'm trying to say. And then he blocked them. So he did nothing wrong. And like I said, that was online. In real life, Brandon actually had sex with an underage girl when 17, when he was fucking 24. That shit is fucking a pedophile, and that is disgusting. And that's all I'm gonna say. So Jason Nash is really, really disgusting. I truly believe that Trisha Paytas was right about bashing him. So that being said, that's my thoughts about this whole podcast thing. Like, this is like 30 minutes. I was honestly thought it was gonna be like only 20 minutes, but I go on just because I like to give my opinion out there. My name is Psychic Gay Boy. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, seriously. So, like, please subscribe if you're interested in my channel. And the next video that I'm going to be making is going to be about James Charles, because a lot of stuff has been happening with him. So please subscribe if you guys are interested in my personality, and mean that it is not my intention to bully or harass people online. My name is Psychic Gay Boy. I tell the truth, bitch. And if people hate me, they're homophobic. That's all there is to it. So please don't be homophobic. I'm literally trying to make your life a better place by, you know, giving you the honest, brutal truth about things, so you can realize things and you can better yourself. Because, like Tyler Henry says, the psychic medium, once you know better, you do better. Amen. Peace out.